Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel studios in London. I'm Nicola Hancox.
And I'm Scott Wade, bringing you the latest StudyTravel news stories.
The headlines this week: record peak for Australia's English sector,
School system changes offer hope for agents in the Philippines.
and Canada gives more prominence to French.
So the Aussies have set the bar higher again, Hanks?
Yes, that's right, Scott. Australia's English language sector experienced 2% growth in international students and a 10% increase in student weeks, according to English Australia's annual survey of more than 200 schools.
The report showed that there were 2.3 million student weeks in 2016, with the average stay rising to 13 weeks. English Australia said it was a positive and dynamic year for a sector that increased in value to over $2 billion Australian dollars.
China continued to be the largest source market for Australia, increased by 5% to 37,000 students.
Of more surprise, growth came from second place Japan, which rose to 19%, 23,000 students. Benjamin Mack at Brown's Language School said Australia's most established market was behaving like an emerging market, all frisky and unpredictable, Hanks.
We love a surprising stat, Scott. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, agents are hopeful that changes to the school system and the academic calendar will be positive for business.
Just in case you weren't aware, because I wasn't, the Philippines was the last country in Asia still operating with a 10-year high school system, but they have now switched to a 12-year format, with the first year 12s due to graduate next year.
Roger Bartholomew of Intel Ed Agency told StudyTravel magazine that he hoped that now students will be allowed to enter directly onto degree programs overseas.
There could be a big increase in demand if that's the case, Hanks.
That would be great. And Mary Grace Batacabe at Outbound Education.
Oh, hello, Mary Grace. Yes, I remember you from Alfie Asia.
Said an increasing number of institutions were switching from a June academic year to an August or September start, which was opening up summer school business.
Moving to Canada, the government has begun giving more weight to French language skills in its Express Entry Permanent Migration scheme, used by a number of international students.
Yes, under changes introduced last month, additional points can be awarded for applicants with French skills.
Daniel Lafour, school director at ILSC Montreal, said any initiative promoting French in Canada is welcome and has a positive impact not only on the industry but also on the cultural values of the country. He said he anticipated an increase in exam prep students as a result of this change.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories this week. UK-based secondary provider ACS Cobham has released the results of a survey of admissions officers at universities, comparing A-levels with international baccalaureate qualifications. The A-level was rated for in-depth subject knowledge, but the IB ranked higher for independent inquiry and global outlook.
No real surprises there, Hanks. New Zealand English language provider New Horizons College has announced it will open up a centre in Christchurch in partnership with Avonmore Tertiary Institute.
UK NARIC, which provides information on global qualifications and skills, has announced a new partnership with the Dataflow Group to provide verification services to prevent fraud in student visa applications.
And Colorado Heights University in USA has announced that it is in the process of closing and will not be accepting new students. English language students will be able to complete their courses, but degree students will transfer to other local universities.
And in our Grapevine photo gallery section this week, you'll find photos from Languages Canada's World Student Day and also photos of the ceremony at which the City of Malaga awarded the Malaga Association of Spanish School a tourism award. The award was for bringing our ST Alfie Spain conference to the city 4 years ago.
Congratulations to the Malaga schools and Sir Bob. And actually, it has been our pleasure working with the City of Malaga. I can only recommend everything about the town. Well, that's all for our news bulletin, sponsored this week by Gala, the International Language School Association think tank that will be meeting soon, along with Felker at StudyTravel Alfie UK event. Summer is flying by here in Europe. Let us know if you have an opinion about this broadcast or life in general by visiting studytravel.network for everything Study Travel.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back with more stories next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.